Hi guys, it's me, Miss Mason, with our next project, and this one is going to be the snowman huddle. Okay, what does the word huddle make us think of? Think about football players or soccer players, a team, when they're all huddled up in a group talking together, but they're really close because they don't want the other team to hear what they're saying, right? So that's a huddle. Huddle up, let's talk, that kind of thing. So we're going to do a snowman huddle, and it's going to be a little bit of a perspective drawing, okay? I want you to imagine that you are a worm on the ground looking up at four snowmen, and they're looking at you, okay? So imagine that you have the perspective of a worm on the ground. All right, so our supplies that we're going to need: materiales, paper cut into a square, okay? Papel en un cuadrado. Pencil, lápiz, scissors, tijeras, colors, colores, okay? If you don't have scissors, you can tear the paper. It's fine. All right, so first thing we're going to do is I've got my paper here, and I'm just using a piece of recycling paper. No big deal. So to make sure that it is a square, I'm going to take one corner, and I'm going to fold it up so it's like a super neat triangle. Okay, can you guys see that? How those edges are almost perfectly aligned. Okay, fold it, and then this part here I'm going to cut off. Okay, now if you want to tear it, that's fine. So I'm just going to leave it like that. I'm going to go ahead and fold this part over too, but be super careful that you don't fold the actual triangle. Okay, all right, so folding that part over. Smoosh it down real good. I like to use my thumbnail for that. And then if you don't have scissors, you can just tear it. Okay. Whew. All right. So that's a pretty good square. Not super neat because I didn't do a very good job tearing, but hopefully you can do better. Okay. So there's our square. Don't need that anymore. Now I want you to imagine each corner is where the snowmen are going to go. Okay, so I've got my pencil. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to draw an arch from one side to the other side of the corner. Okay, you guys see that? There we go. So if I hold my paper like that, it goes from one side to the other side. All right, and I'm going to do that on each corner. And make it nice and big. Don't be shy. We like our snowmen big, don't we? Do that on each corner. Okay, so there's my paper. All right, next we're going to add the rest of our snowman bodies. Okay, so usually that's two more big snowballs, a medium-sized one and a smaller one. Okay, medium-sized and a smaller. Medium-sized and a smaller one. Medium-sized and a smaller one. Okay, and now you can see how it's starting to take the shape of a snowman huddle, as if we are a worm on the ground looking straight up at four snowmen who are looking at us. Okay, now, as we saw in the slideshow, the snowmen can have any job, any personality, any accessories that you want, okay? So maybe think about giving your snowmen hats, scarves, earmuffs. Don't forget about their arms, their eyes, their nose, their mouth, buttons, or a tie, or a vest, or whatever, okay? So I'm going to start adding some typical snowman features here. So I'm going to give this one eyes, carrot nose, and his mouth, okay? And then I'm going to draw his stick arms. Now, sticks don't have to be perfect, so it's okay if the arms come out looking a little wonky. Okay, so eyes, carrot nose, mouth, stick arms. Now, I don't want my snowmen to be holding hands, but you can make yours holding hands if you want. It's up to you. Carrot nose, mouth, Okay, and my last one, eyes, nose, mouth. And remember, our sticks are not perfect, so just go ahead and make them look however you want. All right, so there's my 4 snowmen. Now they are ready for their decorations, okay? So I'm gonna add things like hats, scarves, clothes, whatever. And remember, you can give them jobs, okay? So think about the kind of clothes that specific jobs wear. So for example, if one of my snowmen is a baseball player, let's see, I'm gonna put a baseball hat on him, okay? And his number is going to be 24. I don't know why. I just picked that number. Okay, and he's going to have sleeves. And yeah, so there's that snowman. There's my baseball player. Maybe I'll put a bat propped up next to him. Okay, so there's his bat. My next one, let's see. I'm going to make him a more traditional snowman with a big top hat. Okay, he's a little bit hidden behind that guy. Erase his line here. Okay, and so he's going to be traditional, so I'm going to put his buttons, and we're going to leave him like that. Okay, maybe this guy, let's see. I'll make this guy I can do a chef. Now, I didn't leave myself a whole lot of room here because I made my snowmen so big. If your snowmen are a little smaller, you'll have more room here for your details and your accessories. Okay, and the chef coat is off center, buttons, and there's always a pocket. I'm going to give him a pen and a pencil. And let's see, I'll put a spatula in his hand. Okay, so there's my chef. And for this one, let's see, I'm going to make this one just a winter one. Okay. So a little winter hat. And I'm going to put a scarf on this one. Okay, erase some of those lines I don't need. Okay, and let's see. Yeah, so there's my 4 snowmen. Okay, the next step, I'm going to use a marker. You can use crayon, colored pencil, whatever you've got. And I'm going to trace all of my snowmen. Okay, I'll just trace it, make it look real nice. Okay, so I'm not going to make you watch me trace this whole entire thing, but you can see what I've started doing here. So I'm going to go ahead and finish tracing the rest of my snowmen, and then I'll show you the finished product, okay? After you're done tracing, then you can start coloring, okay? And when you're coloring, think about the sky. Is it blue? Is it daytime? Is it nighttime? Is there snow falling? If it's night, are there stars and a moon? Okay, so think about that before you actually start coloring it, okay? And I'll show you the end result when I'm done. Okay, have fun.